things that I'll start doing. Okay, you ready, Tanner?
Who hosting?
Okay. All right.
Who's hosting?
Huh?
Who's hosting?
And
I am.
Where's Red today? She's coming up the steps now.
Oh, she went all the way outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just let her break in. So there, so it's going to station ID. And then when that finishes, 3, 2, 1, hit it.
All right, welcome to K. Community politics, economic growth, and how we as Black people can overcome what we have in the community today. Today we have host Terrence Williams here today. Say hi, Terrence.
What's going on, everybody?
And then we have LaShawn as a host, LaShawn Ewing. Say hello, LaShawn.
Hey, I'm here.
And then we have funny guy, Lamont High. He's with us today as a guest. Lamont, you want to say something, Lamont? Yeah. But what I want to talk about first is the curfew. Curfew, I believe, will hold parents accountable for their kids' action. Like if you under 18, you should not be out past 10 o'clock, I believe. This because it's nothing for teenagers under 21. To keep the crime down and to make sure that nobody's hurt or they get shot or killed during the time of the hours.
Amen.
But in lieu of summer and spring hours, parents should be ready and willing to solidify an action plan, a plan for the time in between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. When I was little, we came home when the street lights came on. I don't know who operates with the street lights, but I think that should be a village plan. Tanny, what do you think?
Yes, I believe it should be. It takes a village to raise a kid, and I think we need to go back to the roots, to where kids are raised by the community and the people that's on the block. Like nowadays we have people that is doing drugs on the block and nobody's saying nothing about it. Like the no snitch rule is dumb to me. Like if I see somebody selling rocks to kids or to adults with kids, I would definitely say something. Like, why would you want CPS to come through the city and take your kids? You know what I'm saying? How would you feel if drugs was ridden through your neighborhood and you had a chance to stop it, but you did not stop it? Like, how would you feel? And that's the problem nowadays. I think everybody just letting everything go down, like the drugs, the shooting, the killing. Like there've been 3 murders over the weekend that was like hours apart, like 44th, Mercington? Kensington? Yeah, Kensington. And then one on 36 and Chelsea, or was it? It was on 36. Askew. Like, and it was hours apart. Like, I don't think they were connected, but it was unnecessary killing. And
so in a nutshell, I don't think we're dealing with the no snitch rule. We are dealing with the no snitch rule. And that are exposed to street life.
Right.
They're like, this is a part of their time. Why not strike it rich one time? Mm-hmm. I mean, and I'm saying this because I'm not the first time. If you want to make money, what's the first thing you're going to do to give an instant time to making money? And guess what drugs. They say? They say drugs. What? If they don't say drugs, they say music. Mm-hmm. If they don't say music, they say inventions. If they don't say inventions, they say sports.
Yeah.
If they don't say sports, then they base it off of stardom. Then when you deal with stardom, you're dealing with Kanye, you're dealing with Ellen, you're dealing with Jay-Z, you're dealing with Beyonce. So, I mean, when you give moguls, when you give them a frame, you have to take the time to have the talk.
It also goes off. I feel like you know, what we listen to is very vital. You know, like the music is like to kids. They listen to it and they really live in their life. They see this happening and they see it on the games and stuff like that. So they want to live their life. So I think music is so powerful. We just got to be careful what we let our kids listen to.
And they probably don't want to live it. They just want to be a part of it.
Right. You know, but they make it look good though.
Who's not grooving to LMI right now? Boot up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
They make it look good though. What you think? You see it on TV, the glamours, you see the rims and all that other stuff. Kids is like, I want that. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna try to do what the songs say to get that.
Definitely.
You know? So it's influential. You gotta be careful.
Like you said, the kids are sponges, especially teenagers. The teenagers are sponges, and whatever they see, the fast life, that's the life they want. Like, oh, he got a car within 6 months. How can I get a car in 6 months? Oh, he did this. And then
you go to work and get a job and pay your payment.
Oh yeah. But see, nowadays the kids don't want that. Like, kids don't even barely want to work. Yeah, they say, "Oh, it's no jobs out here." Yes, there is. Like, I have 2 jobs.
Right.
Like, there's no way that you should be saying, "Oh, there's no jobs out here." If you need a McDonald's job to keep you off the street, you get that McDonald's job.
All right, McDonald's is paying too.
You know, if you
they
need that Walmart job,
you
get that Walmart job to
try to get a raise.
Keep up in lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's absolutely nothing that you cannot do out here now to make money the legal way.
I got a question for you. Do you think that McDonald's workers deserve to get $15 an hour?
No, because there's no way that McDonald's workers should be getting $15 an hour, and we got teachers making $23,000 a year just
without complete health insurance benefits that don't include family members. If they were, I think teachers can probably have one baby, and if they don't have a husband, they're just
they just messed up. Like, I mean, how can you pay a teacher that's teaching all these kids to keep them off the street $24,000 a year with no bonuses, and they have like at least a month off of vacation, and they still can't make ends meet. But then you're paying this person, like this other person whose job is really not that relevant, but relevant to the company and not to the kids or the community, making $30 an hour. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't.
But it takes people that want to wake up and they want to say, I want to submit my loyalty, and then I want to give my energies and I want to give my life to a Fortune 500 company. Like, I think the bias starting your own business, basically the D2s, as in doing it and taking care of it, because it's not that hard, it's not serious, but we still have people every day that wake up and think that they have to be loyal to a company to survive and to make ends meet and to make sense, when it's still people out here that's surviving and we doing our own thing and we making money. But while we making money and we roll in the community, we don't really have the time to roll over and say, well, here, come and be with us and come and do this, because we're going to show you how to do your own business. You know, we can only be like the light in the forefront. But that's kind of why I wanted to bring you on today, because I just feel like you are one of the greatest entertainers here in Kansas City.
I do a little something.
Right.
Don't flatter.
And we're having time. We're making time.
She's sitting there flattering.
I'm just saying. But you should talk about your experience and how.
Yeah, Lamar is pretty positive in the.
He's pretty positive
in the community,
and I enjoy his positive.
Well, I enjoy doing comedy. I've been doing comedy for 6 years, and with that, within the last 4 months, I had a lot of records. First, we went viral. We had 24 million views on one video. It was crazy.
that's
Foot Locker video that went
I
crazy.
remember that.
And then right after that, we hit 4 million views on the City Trend video where I got pushed. Now I really did get injured. I want y'all to know that ahead of time. My whole hip was messed up for about a week. I was Epsom salting it out. Now,
that's
I had to sit in the
yeah.
water.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, but I did do it.
That's the positivity that we need in the community.
Right.
Like it's like Summers Marco. He's doing a great job. It's like as soon as you doing it, it's like other people that's coming along and also doing it. So there's no
Brandon Ellington. We got DeMonte Rochester. He's in here too.
There's no there's no reason why all this shouldn't be
Well, we got positive black men doing stuff in America.
I agree, and then I think
Kansas City.
The cool thing about it is, and I'm saying this on a really positive note, like even artists, like get with comedians, like we are somewhat like popping right now.
Yeah,
so
that
we
is
hit
right.
numbers.
Like, everybody want to be rappers.
We hit numbers that other people are not hitting. Like
no,
and
I'm making an all call, asking and suggesting promoters in Kansas
I'm trying
City.
to help you out.
Let's have a sit down.
I'm trying to help them.
Let's get a calendar for 2019.
I'm trying to tell them.
Let's make it live for Kansas City, but let's make it positive.
King Lewis, how you doing?
All I'm saying is, get you a comedian in your video.
That's right.
Get you somebody funny in your video, and it's gonna help your video. That's all I'm saying. Cross promote. That's all we do. We cross promote,
and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. If we work together in the city, I think the main problem in Kansas City. I know it's in other places, but in Kansas City, nobody wants to support each other unless it benefits them to the fullest. Unless it benefits them to the fullest.
Right.
Like
so we gotta get past the support in Kansas City that benefits each other, and we have to realize and understand that we're coming into summertime where we're gonna have thousands of children from the ages of 5 years old to 16 years old that are not going to be in school every day, that are probably 16.5% of them are not going to be getting a warm lunch meal every day, et cetera, et cetera. So if you have different organizations in your community that support and commute, and they do that for children, support them. Drop some canned goods off, drop some funds off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody doesn't have to be an excessive part of the move, but everybody needs to make sure that we take care of our community and we take care of our youth. And not only that, we need to be more positive about the high school dropout rate. I did some research about that.
We had 65%, right?
It's coming up. It's coming up.
65%.
But it's a lot of our teenagers that have. It's a lot of our teenagers that has the option as to not to go to school or not to go to school. I never had the option as a child. Like it's go to school. Going to school is your job. That's your main curriculum of your lifestyle every single day until you're 21 years old. Right. So I don't understand the concept of parents.
Well, nowadays they only have to have a high GPA to even graduate. It's like 2.0 now.
Yeah, because attendance is not required. Because it's fun. Like we need to get monies in the schools. We need to be doing other things to be trying to get the monies, at least to the public school districts. Right. Charter schools are covered. They're taken care of. They're taken care of by agencies, other people that are fundraising, that are building.
Yeah. See, in Mayor Sly James, we.
Let's not call out our
no.
Please, no call to action, sir. We're not calling out our mayor.
Okay. Well, Kansas City was supposed to get laptops and iPads for the school district, and we were supposed to. We were supposed to, and we never did get it. Like I think the mayor just like.
Click your button on the side of your earphone.
Oh, okay.
I think he had another plan.
I thought it was just
so it's I wish we did get them iPads and computers into our schools in Kansas City.
So we did on my side of town. We did in Hickman Middle School District,
but not in the inner city.
District.
So they got them.
They did. They got the laptops.
My little cousin, she said they got them.
They got the tablet.
In Kansas, they got them.
My daughter don't got them.
But they got them. But the curriculum is copyrighted in 1996.
Oh, 1996.
So y'all go
So we
back,
still going off
go back and research.
1996,
Yeah, go back and
curriculum.
research. Go back and research your school districts.
okay.
You can research their curriculum. They'll give you facts. They'll
Okay,
they'll
they
tell you
probably got
when,
'em.
and they'll tell you. It might be a correction. It might be something that's coming soon. It may be.
Right.
But at the same time, our Kansas City School District, our public school district, are being taught in copyrights in the 90s. They're not here with us in the 18s. So that's why I wanted to do not even a call to action, but like a call to our community. Like, why are we not teaching economics, science, and data growth in our households, in our African American households? Like, we have to, because our children, they run from politics,
Right.
they run from economics, they run from that type of stuff because they see Donald Trump. But we have to talk to them outside of that. You men, y'all
Alright.
fellas,
Yeah.
tell us what's the structure gonna be like.
Well.
Go ahead, Mr. Caskey.
Oh,
They're like,
you just-
I'm on the
just-
spot.
You know what I'm
I'm on the
saying?
spot.
I'm on the
You talking about-
spot.
You talking about
Look, I'm sorry. My
Well, you talking
apologies.
about well, you talking about how we gonna solve the economic, like,
Not so much as how we gonna solve it, like how we gonna introduce that to the African American male now, as millennials, as the different people that we have, as them needing to be exposed to learning government economics, politics.
it
What are we
needs to
gonna
be put in the
do?
school, like, it
Yeah.
needs to be put in the school, and
Yeah.
we need to go out to the school districts, and we also need to get into the head. Like 10, 12 years, right?
Mhm.
And they come outside the real world and don't know nothing.
But we have a lack of male teachers.
I say
We
reading.
don't have very many male teachers.
Reading is very important.
Reading is fundamental.
That's the problem, though.
Reading is very fundamental.
Us as black people, we don't really read, so that'll help with a lot of that.
Very
Have your
fundamental.
kids reading,
We don't want the paper.
that's very important.
Right. Yeah,
Most
reading
of
is
them don't
very
know how to
fundamental.
Yeah,
Right
half of them don't. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I got an aunt. She don't know how to read, but she can cook real good. I'm gonna just throw
Like,
it out
I
there.
think it's
Oh, yeah.
the
She can
community
cook.
has illiterate individuals in the inner city, and that's because they just gave up. Like the school, like the parents, they just gave up.
But it takes nothing to make time to go sit down and do 30 minutes
but the
and
parents,
read to a kindergarten class.
we got young parents.
Right.
But
And we're
somebody should
understanding
think-
that the
but-
parents are at lost in the situation. Like, my whole thing, I just feel like when we're dealing with kids and we're dealing with raising children, when it comes to nurturing, when it comes to that side of the spectrum, it has to come with support. That's not just something that you can just
Yeah,
exercise. And that's not just something that you can just cast. But like, it has to come with a foundation. It has to come with fundamentals. I can't just sit down with a kid and say, hey, well, this tissue is white and we're going to keep this white tissue and I'm going to give this to you. But if you pass it around and it turns brown, you can't say that it's brown because mommy's telling you that you can't say that this tissue is brown.
Yeah.
So if they don't have a supporting fact that comes behind them that says, hey, somebody else is telling them. Secondly, your mom just said, don't tell anybody that this is that. So don't do that.
Right.
If you don't have the connect with the two, it's like it's a cast.
it's missing in the community. Reading and math and
That's important.
Black history being taught in the community is slim.
Can I say this before you say that? And the Black History thing, and we got to do better with it, y'all. Now we can't just celebrate it in February. We went real hard in February for it. Now we ain't really heard nothing else about it too much. Black Panther, we showed out.
We did.
We showed out. We had the outfits and everything. We was in there. I ain't seen the outfits since, and I'm waiting. And I'm
And
ready
here
to
comes
see it.
Juneteenth, and nobody wants to spend their money.
See,
Juneteenth.
But 4th of July is coming,
So Juneteenth.
and
on
everybody
4th of
gonna be
July.
ready for the 4th of July. But Juneteenth is coming, and nobody's excited about the culture of Juneteenth, and that's our culture. That's where we
See?
came from.
see.
Tears, you being quiet. I know you want to talk, but like for real.
Yeah. Like what you got to say about the Juneteenth being low this year?
The participants in Juneteenth is looking fairly slim this year.
Well, I got a flyer in the mail, and I plan on going. I was gonna go The thing about it is, when you talk about 4th of July, I don't celebrate the 4th of July.
I don't either.
I stopped that around about 2 years ago.
But this year,
You know.
Juneteenth is free.
Oh, it's free.
I was like,
yeah,
that.
it's Juneteenth. It's
Juneteenth
free
is
this year.
free this
Yeah.
year.
See,
So, do
Hey,
you
y'all better
hear
come
any
out there.
organizations, that's community-oriented organizations that saying we taking kids by the van load to go experience Juneteenth?
No, I don't hear any
Right. So we need to get that.
Like,
we need to get that going.
That's
I
that's
think-
free
I
to
think
the
that-
community. Like that's
It's
free to
It's free to
everybody.
the community.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
your culture for free.
But see, we don't do that. Like, we celebrate Thanksgiving, 4th of July, all these other holidays.
Right.
But
I'm thinking
you gotta be
that's-
careful. I mean, also it plays a part the way we act in Kansas City, like when it's big major groups and stuff. Like you see killings and you see these things happening time and time again. So it makes this situation uncomfortable. That problem and that feeling, and that's the reality of Kansas City right now. Kansas City is in a crisis right now. You know what I'm saying? This killing is ridiculous. It's over like 50 something homicides. Like, when is that okay? It's not okay. Like, the city's crying out. We got all these killings, and it's ridiculous, and it makes it
and
hard.
it's women and it's men.
They're killing kids,
And when they start killing kids and they're
don't care.
killing women, like we gotta do better, Kansas City.
man.
We just gotta do better, y'all.
And then I get tired of getting on Facebook and seeing RIPs, and you know what I'm saying. Like, we should get tired of seeing that. Like,
Yeah, sometimes it hit close to home too.
man.
I want to talk about another subject. The Protect and Serve Act of 2018 that just passed. It's like the act is to protect officers from knowingly bodily harm, damage, and it was introduced by Republican John Rutherford from Florida. Well, basically, to sum it up, is that you can serve up to 10 years to life for knowingly causing harm to an officer, whether it's protesting or whether it's throwing rocks, shoulder bumps, or whatever. Like, he can actually say, officer can actually
So
say,
it's like physical
I fear
touch
for
to
my life.
spirit.
Yeah, like officer can say, I fear
And I
for
get
my
10
life.
years because he feared his life and I was
He
protesting.
fear for his life. Like, just like the officers when they shoot black people down, I fear for my life. Like, how do you fear for your life when 99% of the students, 99% of the black people that you shoot down never held a weapon?
Never.
But see, now we just got a kid that just shot up a school, and where is he at?
And he made it safe.
Yeah.
He made
He
it.
lived.
He made
What
it
color
safe.
though?
He's Caucasian, of
See?
course.
Yeah,
See?
yes.
But that's the difference. Though. I mean,
But
let's
African American children are not shooting people.
yeah, but we
They're
saying,
not doing massive shootings. That's
No,
not what
that's-
they
well, we talking about the live and dead. Now, if that was a black person, oh, he would have made it out.
Yeah,
You know, they got
that was a black
protective
person.
custody. They got people hovering over him, blocking him,
Right.
making sure he good,
Exactly.
like he the president or something.
So melanated life means nothing to
Heck
America.
no. Oh
No,
my
it
god!
doesn't.
That's sad.
He wouldn't have made it. Oh, as soon as it happened, he
That's
would have been
sad.
out of there.
That's
Like-
very sad.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why Caucasian folks get off in court is because they have paperwork trails that lead up to the incident. Like the parents, they take them to therapy. The parents, they take them to mental homes and mental hospitals, and they get paperwork trail.
Yeah, they really
And as
do that.
soon as something happens, then they end up going to court. Guess what? They're gonna show that paperwork off, like, hey, I tried to help my kid. We try to put him here. We try to do him here. Oh well, we're gonna do something for him.
And that's
So
why
that's
I'm
why
saying
he
my
ends up
voice
in the
is
mental
to
hospital.
adjust and confirm economics, government, and politics in our African American homes. Like, we gotta step up.
That
We
is
gotta
right.
teach our children. We have to teach them the laws. We have to teach them. Our African American children probably don't even know the proper way to be arrested. there's probably things that's happening with multiple arrests that are violations and are things that are violating us and our privacy and our practices, which is supposed to be protected.
When we try to let the police know that we do know the laws, it's not the same for us
But I
versus
got
somebody
family in the
else.
South. I got family in Texas. I got people that wants to tape their driver's license and their proof of insurance on their dashboard. I got people that I know that I'm connected to that's on the other side, that's on the east side. I promise you, I'm serious. That they want to take these precautions to make sure that they're not a victim to police brutality.
And that's crazy that we
support the law. That just made it legal.
Yeah.
That's why we pulling our phones out quick.
Have to.
That's true.
Even the phone, even the video recordings.
They don't even really help though. I mean, I guess to a certain extent it really don't help either because they gonna do what they gonna do regardless. We didn't see videos, you know what I'm saying? That clear as day, and they get off. So the video don't really count.
It goes back to, like I said, just educating our households. We gotta get our masses stronger. We gotta get back to the real stuff, y'all.
And I agree with that. Economics all day, because it's like we boycott. That's why I don't really believe in boycotting. Like, why can't we just not buy it, not shop there?
Right.
Period.
We boycott it for like 2 weeks and then we go back to it.
Like we don't have to, like Starbucks. We can make our own coffee at home.
Yeah.
We don't have to go there.
But see, that's the thing with Starbucks, though. It's not about the coffee. It's about the style of the atmosphere. When you go to Starbucks, you can sit in Starbucks and study for hours because ain't nobody going to get loud. None of that stuff is going to happen. The coffee's still going to have the smell. Still going to be dim lights in there. I just think the situation that happened with Starbucks.
Office away from the office.
You better decorate the office at home.
Well, the CEO
decorate at home. Come on now.
Well, the CEO just, he just put out word that you ain't had to buy nothing to use a restroom, or you ain't had to buy anything to even sit in there now. Like he came through quick and swift with the solution. I mean, but he announced it. He just announced it like, hey, didn't nobody know that you didn't have to buy anything to stay in there. But now he announced it like, hey, you don't have to buy anything to use the restroom, because you did used to have to buy something to use a restroom in there. That was a fact. That's a fact. You did have to buy something at Starbucks.
Oh no. I would have lost it. I would have lost
me
it.
too.
Oh my goodness. I would have.
My job is right there. Starbucks is right there.
So you tell me you're gonna block the bathroom?
So
or that's what you gonna tell me? You gonna block the bathroom?
You gonna block the bathroom on my break while I'm sitting here looking out the window?
That's how Subway is.
What you gonna do?
People watching.
Get your phone out. What you gonna do?
That's how Subway is.
Subway
is like that right now.
Get my phone out.
No, Subway is just like that right now. Like the one on Independence Avenue.
We give
Starbucks.
No, I'm talking about the Subway.
Oh, okay.
We give addresses and everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, all the way to the address, the manager name,
Friends,
the employees, everybody home, the shift manager.
Come see Angela over here.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Mad.
I don't have no choice.
I
have no choice but to do it.
All right, the next topic that needs to be discussed is black owned businesses, like the service. The service is somewhat getting better, but there's still we're still rude. Like the businesses is still rude, and I can't fan them enough. Like the service.
I think you really want to go in, but you kind of sugarcoat
it. He's being modest.
Listen.
So this is the deal. More like, okay. We're not the individuals that go to black businesses and ask for the hookup. Yeah. We pay our full price. Yeah. Okay. We don't go and be like, hey, well, I'm gonna get 5 for 90 when you really charge 185. No, we pay our 185, and we still getting a little bit like ruffled in the feathers. See? And you know what I'm saying? Especially when your shipping don't happen on time. You tell me you give me 5 days, I don't get my stuff till 8 days later. Like that is a problem. And then we make the time to culturally administrate ourselves and invest in black-owned businesses, and they be like, well, that's just number 10. So,
but
we're gonna do something.
Like business to do it.
I try not to
and
bash
then
them.
we'll give them more opportunities. You feel me?
Right, we listen, but we give them more
You
opportunities.
know, we get more opportunities.
But they come with more
We
amenities,
quick
though.
though, but I'm just saying we quick as I'm just talking in general for a lot of us.
Right.
We real quick to go, and we'd be like, "Hey, this black business right here."
We got to take a break.
Okay. Break time.
All right, we're about to take a quick break.
A quick break, intermission. Are we taking a break, Mr.
Huenomics will be right back.
And we'll be back.
We was live. Well, we still live.
my
You want to go in, bro? He was kind of walking around and like he was dancing around.
Bro, you supposed to give us the signal. Oh,
I wasn't even around that conversation.
Bro, that was funny.
you supposed to be like,
yeah, I'm over here like, oh,
So you
okay.
had some questions on your
That was
comments.
funny.
They did?
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, we did?
This lady, let me see.
Because my connection keep on.
I got
Man.
somebody in Denver said they do that here in Denver on the 16th Street Mall. Almost all the stores do
My
that.
phone just
I'm
died.
shaking my
I
head.
never had
They
the whole
give
time.
the code
Yeah,
after you pay.
Some questions. Some challenges.
Okay, give me some
Oh,
questions, T.
What's the question,
Terrence,
Terrence?
give me some questions.
What did it say?
Did-
When was
did you bring your charger?
No.
Somebody wanted to know
We'll
about
be back.
June 16th.
What's June?
It's free,
When was it
Juicy.
founded? Where did it come from?
Who founded it?
Yeah.
It came from Terrence.
No, I mean the holiday that came from
Oh,
Texas.
Yeah.
He came from Texas. Yeah.
That's the slave that there didn't know that the war was over with. And the word got to him on Juneteenth, about 6 months after the war was over.
He said,
When
please.
Horace Peterson was still living, he originated Juneteenth here because he was the founder and
Okay, go to
the
the
Black
question.
Archives. He founded Juneteenth here in Kansas City.
And we still not giving praise to the fact like, hey, we keeping this stuff going so y'all can learn about the history, so y'all can keep
Well,
the
it was a
economic
long
growth
time.
going.
Juneteenth, I got the symbolics. I got killed because we didn't have a location for a long time.
Yeah.
Kept getting pushed around. It was at Swope Park one time. Then we came back. Was at Parade Park.
Yeah.
And Parade Park's not around no more. So now
Yeah.
it's on 18th and Vine. But now we're going through a new direction on 18th and Vine. Who knows how long it's going to be on 18th and Vine?
Yeah. It's like, I mean, and are they putting the Planet Fitness and stuff down there, right?
But I think it's going to be on 47.
I mean, right? Like, how long answer these questions in this time?
Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna be
Girl,
18 bond. It's still gonna be
You gotta work for it to go.
Oh, because somebody, the Henry Service just bought the Lincoln building, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's renovating all that.
He's only did office space, so he ain't gonna tear the whole building.
Oh, you're not. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
historic building. He can't tear that building.
Yeah.
Some of those. Where Mr. Walker?
Yeah. So that's gonna be on 47.
Questions.
Gates is
Yeah, it
doing that.
is.
Okay, so,
Okay, so
oh,
I'll
Gates
take
run
one.
the city
So
then.
with those questions,
He
I'll
got
go
everything
back
on 47 stuff for
and
Burger
I'll
King.
Yeah,
go
Taco
right
Bell,
now.
KFC.
Like right now,
Walgreens. Everything else he owns. You know McDonald's, that's Gates.
So he just making,
But-
making the economic movements in the hood.
And he got to. This is the last term for Cleaver, so he gotta get all he gonna get.
All right,
Time going down?
after this.
All right.
Not yet.
My phone dead, so I can't go live. I'm just saying, tag me, somebody.
And today's edition is community politics, economic growth, and how we as Black people can overcome. All right,
Good
LaShawn.
afternoon, Huenomics. I didn't get to introduce myself, but my name is Deshawn.
LaShawn,
Deshawn Ewing. I'm the founder of Save Our Sons, Save Our Daughters nonprofit LLC in Kansas City. And we have Mr. Lamont High.
Yeah, I got to do it.
Entertainer.
Yeah,
Our entertainer in Kansas City.
you know, do a little something.
And
we got
Terrence
Mr.
Allen.
Terrence Allen.
Allen.
yes.
You said Williams.
My bad. Yeah.
Okay.
On the
They got
ones
the
and
other
twos.
Terrence.
Because, like in the MC days, like the DJ's name was first and then the MC. So we should have said your name first.
Oh.
He said, put some respect on
Put
his
some
name.
respect
Put
on
some
his
respect
name.
on
Because
his name, now.
he's on the ones
Birdman
and twos
voice.
back there.
Yeah. So back to what question you had about Juneteenth? You said you had a question about Juneteenth.
The question I have about Juneteenth is why isn't more people more excited and more like ready to experience Juneteenth? Like we just haven't had. I just haven't had the uproar.
I took you on. The only change to Juneteenth is the parade. They don't have enough participants for the parade, but the actual Juneteenth is popping. Got vendors and everything.
Right.
It's the parade that's the low turnout.
So where's our parade participants for Juneteenth?
We need to turn the parade up.
We do.
So
we gotta turn the parade up.
The main day.
June 16th is the actual Juneteenth day.
Okay. Yes.
So what
That's
can
where
we
everybody
do?
needs to turn up that too.
Day.
What can we do?
Just left that.
So is it closed? Is everything closed out? Can we still get on the for the
If you
parade?
go to JuneteenthKC.com, you can find out about vendor information, how much a booth costs, how much a table costs.
So JuneteenthKC.com.
It'll give you all the information about Juneteenth period.
No cost to action, Kansas City, but JuneteenthKC.com.
Yes. Please make sure there's a good turnout this year, and make sure that there is no violence at Juneteenth this year.
Bring our kids. Bring your kids.
See?
Bring your kids.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody we get to experience this together. Let's
free.
make it a situation. It's free.
You ain't got to pay nothing.
You ain't got to pay
No
nothing.
charge.
So let's make this a situation for the kids. Make it a good thing for them to come and learn and experience their culture in the summertime.
And ain't nobody funking.
Hey, listen. And they playing Black Panther there too. So y'all can come watch.
Hey, wear
You
your
gotta give us
t-shirts.
Yeah. all
Okay,
that.
we
Bring
can
it.
Wakanda all day.
Hey,
I just want to see the community come together.
There will be security there. There will be rides and games for the kids.
Sometimes.
There will be drinks, food, all that,
See?
and it's free. I mean,
Hey.
they
You
get
can't
in
be
for free.
free.
You get in for free, but you
Come
can't
on.
eat for free.
You
No,
can't
you
eat
can't
for
get
free
in.
now.
You can't do everything.
You
for
can't
free.
do everything.
You can't do
for free, or
everything,
else
but you get in there.
Let's come support our black-owned businesses.
Yeah.
That's right. Come support our black-owned businesses, and we just got on our black-owned businesses. If you feel like your customer service is slighted, just step it up a notch. We not calling nobody up by name, but we just saying we pay.
That's right.
We pay the full price. Can we please
Don't
get the
be
full
mean.
price service?
Don't be mean.
You know, don't be mean. We love y'all. We want to come back. We want to send our friends from the job, because I was about to say Becky now, but we want to send our friends from the job to come, you know what I'm saying, to support y'all too. They be asking us where y'all get that lotion from. We want to share, but we want the experience to be good as well.
Yes. It's just sometimes some things we want discounts, but we feel like it's overpriced. A lot of times, you know, sometimes it do, but then a lot of times it don't.
So when you go to the detail shop and you pull your baby in there and they say $105 for the shampoo, for the shine, for the rinse, for the dip,
Yeah.
are you gonna pull it out or not?
Are
you gonna pull it out or not?
You're gonna pull it out.
Okay,
Right.
so treat your service and your support as the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
Support.
professional.
Be professional.
That's very important.
And it
be
don't even have to be
professional.
high grade professional, but still be professional.
You know they be
Yeah,
kind of
just-
popping off a little bit.
Yeah,
you know they
just a little.
you get a little ghetto. You
Right.
be like,
And make sure you get back to the community. Like, I want all the black businesses to give back to the community at least.
Because we gonna do this
Once a
food drive
month.
in August
Right.
for November. That's coming up this year. I'm getting y'all ready. We getting y'all ready. We gonna feed more than 100 families. Stanley fed 100 families on what day?
It was in February.
February.
Oh, that's
So
good.
that's February, March, April. We got 5-6 months, y'all. Y'all need to start getting y'all canned goods together. We're gonna have a pickup service. We're gonna get this together. We're gonna feed everybody for Thanksgiving. Christmas, we're gonna give out blankets.
I like
We
that.
gonna take care of our
We're gonna give out
community
the
this
gloves,
year.
we're gonna get
Yeah,
the
I'm
jackets.
Right.
with that.
But we need to nurture each other this summer. We
Absolutely.
were supposed to have a no killing May for our moms, since May was supposed to support Mother's Day, but seeing as how we had some transgressions, we're gonna give y'all another chance.
So June.
So June,
Yeah. Hey,
we gonna do a
listen.
no murder. We gonna
Listen.
try to do a no murder
Listen.
June, and that's in support of our fathers.
June.
June,
No killing.
no killing June. Let's start this.
Give somebody a hug or something.
Man, dap it up.
That's all it takes.
Man,
You-
I
you
said,
really-
y'all black men, y'all need to build a wall. Y'all need to go back there. Y'all need to powwow, and then y'all need to come back.
Yeah.
like there's too many homeless people in our city right now,
Yes.
not to be giving. You know, if we're gonna take care of a city like Atlanta and Houston and all the other big cities like Chicago,
38.6% of Kansas City is homeless.
Mm.
And if they're not
Teenagers.
living in a hotel, they're teenagers. And if they're not teenagers, they're misplaced teenagers or they're misplaced kids from other communities, but they belong to Kansas City.
yes,
And we have to feed them. We
Mm.
can't have them out here hungry because they're gonna steal and they're gonna break in people's cars.
and that's where the crime comes from because they're either looking for fast money or they looking for something to eat right quick. And we have well over enough people in Kansas City to make stuff happen here in Kansas City.
Can I say this? Like, I just think that it's just like a lot of silly stuff that's going on in politics, and I don't mean to go there, but just to think, like, Donald Trump, when he bombed over there, and he
Yes,
spent so many millions of dollars to kill like 66 people.
Yep.
Now that makes no sense to me. That money could have been going towards homeless people. Like, I just think the money is misused.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
And that's where we go back to the federal government. That's where we go back to activating our households with our men and our African American children. That's where we go back to giving power to our households, and we're making our children understand that the power of government is going to be the power of understanding and taking care of your community.
Absolutely.
And that if you're going to be a part of a community, if you're going to be a part of a substance that stands, then you have to be an important part of the help out, an important part of the outreach,
efforts,
an
yes.
important part of the community efforts.
Yeah,
Not saying that we're like 100% responsible for taking care of those that have the lack thereof. That's not the issue. The
there's
issue
a
at hand
responsibility.
is responsibility as a community is to step in and make sure that that's taken care of. So that's not a
Right.
part of the social issue or a
Right.
part of another issue that could be leading to another issue that could have less time.
Right.
That could be taking us towards us getting bigger and us getting better as a community, just period.
We're
From
thinking
5th
together.
Street all the way to 89th.
So you feel like they're just a sticking together, period. It's just
Yes.
there's so much division in the city.
It's so much
It
division in the
is.
city.
It'll be
It
so much
is.
more easier, if you come together. That's why you see Atlanta, you see Chicago, you see all of these people
Yeah.
making millions and millions of
'Cause
dollars,
they got love
and
everywhere.
and they work together, and they keep working together, and they keep making the money. And then you Kansas City, and you got so many talented people.
And we here in the show me.
And you got this one right here doing it. You got this one right here doing
Yes.
it.
Which are doing the
This one
same
feuding
thing.
with this one. This
Yeah.
one think his hair is green, and he don't like his hair because it's blue, and he don't like the fish that he got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's silly. Like, we got to get past that.
We
You
gotta
know what I'm
get
saying? We got to
past that.
move forward, and we got to make it happen as a city, because I think that honestly we could do something really
We could.
major. Like, in this city, like I done seen so much talent.
Like there's so many people there's so many people in Kansas City doing comedy right now. But there's
Mhm.
nobody really working together.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
like if y'all work together as a team, like, oh, I think I'm better than Lamont, or I think I'm better than Summers, or I think I'm better than whoever else is out there
Mhm.
doing comedy.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I get more views.
Well, it's not just in
But
comedy; it's
it's
in
not just in
entertainment
comedy.
as well. I made a post
Entertainment as
today.
well.
I said I just wished all the promoters in Kansas City would just. I mean, I will have the sit down.
Yeah.
I will
What you would have
host
tell them?
the sit down.
What you would have tell them?
Please
You got the mic right
bring
now.
us something here. I'm not from here. I'm from South Carolina. But here I am. I'm about to have my birthday. I'm trying to invite my sorors to come and kick it with me on my birthday. Guess what they're saying? Ain't nothing going on in Kansas City. We're gonna have to drive to St. Louis.
Yeah.
So meet us in St. Louis.
Ain't nothing going on in
It's
St. Louis.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing going on in St.
Yeah,
Louis,
yeah.
but they want to go to the next city. Period. I'm not calling them and saying, "Hey, here, come kick with me in Kansas City," and they're like, "Oh, well,
But
hey,
yeah,
girl,
I'm-
we coming."
I'm
No.
guilty of that too, because
It
when I
ain't
travel
nothing going on here.
when I travel out of town and I come back here, it's like, man,
Yeah, like what happened? Like
it's
why
so much
can't
stuff.
my city be like this?
It's
Exactly.
pretty lit everywhere else.
Exactly, it's lit.
Yeah,
Well,
it
the
is.
city shuts down like at 10, 11 o'clock. There's like really nothing going on after that. Like, it actually, when you go to Las Vegas and Atlanta,
Oh, yeah.
Houston,
Oh, it's
them,
all day.
it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
it's until 6 a.m.
And then
It's
and,
until
and,
6 a.m.
and don't complain about paying the door fee
Yeah, door
out
fee.
there.
The door fee.
Here,
That's right.
woo,
We
Yeah,
pay,
we'll
pay
go to
about
Vegas.
you can't get
Spend
$5
$1,000
from an individual. You can't get $5. And I know personally because I promote, and you better not make eye contact with anybody at the door. because
right.
they you give them a head nod, they think they good. No,
Yeah.
I'm moving. Leave me alone.
That's-
I don't even look at them. I go this way.
Yeah,
Don't look at me.
All we saying is
Look at
support.
me.
All we saying is
Play that.
support the black businesses and support the
Let me get my money.
comedians.
All
Yeah,
right.
look at that deep thing.
Come on in.
Support the community activists that's in the community right now.
Yes.
Give back to your community. Make sure next year, make sure you vote next year.
Not
Because
only
there's gonna be a lot of new individuals coming on the scene as far as running for different offices.
Mm-hmm.
and all parents, it's about to be summertime. Let's come up with a community plan. Let's have a plan. Let's make sure that all of our kids that are out here this summer, that they have a safe haven, that they have a nice lunch, that they're in the arc of safety at all times. In the history of Kansas City, all of the most homicides, they happen in the summertime. The most homicides, the most murders, they happen in the summertime. Hey, I'm not saying I'm an activist, but all I'm saying is let's keep our babies safe. Let's protect them.
Right.
Let's have them in the arc of safety. Let's have them in a safety positive atmosphere. If we have to meet at Marielle Kelly, if we have to meet, whatever we have to do to make sure that they're in the arc of safety at this time, this is the most vital time in our children's lives. Because you know what? When they grow up and they become 18, 19, 20, they're going to look back and they're going to be like, man, you know what? Summer 2018, we kicked it in our community, man.
Right.
They brought
That's
everybody.
right.
So all I want to do is just put a call to action out there just for our parents, our mothers. I mean, I'm trying to get some things orchestrated with Save Our Sons, Save Our Daughters to make sure that all children that are not able to receive a lunch meal, I'm willing to provide. I'm willing to drop off, transport, but I'm in the workings right now as getting everything
needed.
together as to making sure we need to make sure that these children are fed. We need to make sure that they are communicated with correctly and that we just have a positive summer. We don't need to have no more fatalities with babies.
Kids,
summer.
Kids are getting out of school like in a couple of weeks or next week.
About next week. My
Next
daughter.
week.
she
Now,
out.
now there's a lot of kids in the community that's gonna be need lunches.
Stuck at their grandma's house.
Stuck at their grandma's house. We know
y'all
for a
know that
fact.
grandma's social security check ain't but $485.
Hey, and
Now-
you know your grandma, she tired of keeping them. You got them over there every weekend. Now you something got to give. In the summertime, something got to give.
So-
Grandma not gonna keep them all the time. She
not.
already tired,
Man.
and she got her blood pressure up and stuff.
So yeah, if you want to be part of the community activists and part of the community efforts, I would say create lunch days, lunch schedules, like
I'm
on
open.
a Tuesday or
My number
Wednesday.
is 816-799-7964. If you're interested in forming a community lunch, and if you're interested in being support for community for the summer for our kids and making sure everybody gets a meal this summer, give me a call, 816-799-7964. But you can also call into the station 816-599-6893. That's KUAW 98.5. Our email is KUAW985@gmail.com.
Yeah, so just make sure you keep in mind that the kids that are leaving school or some of them go to school just to eat lunch, and it's actually a fact. And so if you want to do something this summer or all year round, just create a luncheon for the kids. Like just get out here and just do it. Like I get out here and do it every few months, every couple of months.
Right.
I get out here and feed the community.
We can connect.
I feed at least, me and my team feed at least over 300 people. We got Stacy. She out here.
Shout out to
Stacy.
Stacy Hill.
Yep, Stacy Hill. She does it real. She does it
shout
real
outs
big.
to Candy Sanders,
Yep,
Learn
Candy
Ambition.
Sanders. Yep.
Okay.
Shout outs to
Ambition.
Girl, Roach Ellington,
Yep.
Miss GYRL.
Yep. She's the one that keep everybody in check. We love her. She's
probably not
she's
even
a
on
community
today.
mom. She's a community mom for sure.
Right. Shouts out to
Oh,
Mr.
she-
Brandon Ellington.
Mr.
Brandon Ellington, he's doing his fundraiser
26th. Yeah, the 26th.
on May 26th. But you have to get in contact with somebody to be able to proceed. But
Yes.
we are handling the fundraiser for May 26th for Mr. Brandon Ellington, our state representative.
He's a great state
He
representative.
is a great state representative.
He definitely keeps it real. That's for sure.
He keeps it real.
Yeah.
And he
That's for sure.
he keeps them on the floor.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, one more thing. Okay, so we just the airport being named after. Well, it's not going to be named after Martin Luther King, but he does have one wing.
Not two wings, y'all.
One
Martin Luther
terminal.
King
Yes,
gets one wing, one terminal.
One terminal.
That still haven't been
Decided.
concrete yet.
Yeah, that haven't been concrete yet,
I
but they
can't.
one terminal at the Martin Luther King. Will Paseo still be? Okay.
Mm.
So if that
Even Mr. Walker said it ain't gonna be but one terminal. So we naming out one terminal at the Martin Luther King.
So all right, so if you don't get no name at the airport at all, Paseo is still up for bid.
It's either the airport, 63rd Street,
63rd Street now.
those two, or the final
Okay.
two.
Or
So what
63rd
happened
Street
to
or
Paseo?
where?
So Paseo just out.
Parcells number 3.
Okay, Paseo number 3, but they pushing hard for Paseo. They pushing it very
Well,
hard.
that's
For it.
because it's a petition, so you gotta put that in there because there's a petition.
Okay.
Anytime you got a petition, you got registered voters on the petition.
Yeah.
You gotta include that.
Yes,
because
that's correct.
So where y'all think it
Right.
should be at? Where you want Martin Luther King drive to be?
I want
I
Martin
would
Luther
go
King.
with Parcell because it's a boulevard.
Okay.
Parks and Rec do take care of the boulevard, so it will be well maintained. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
part of the
just
city.
I don't see 63rd having that.
Paseo.
I mean, Paseo.
I was thinking
It's-
more like like the baseball museum. I was thinking that Martin
Okay,
Luther
that'd be
King.
cool.
I think that he deserved
I mean, at
like
least,
some
yeah.
type of commemoration that is like close to, well, not even close to that, like 99%
Yeah.
perpendicular, parallel to the same thing.
Yeah. It's
Because
kind of like
it's Martin Luther King. We just celebrated his 50th anniversary, like the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
That
But if you do that, then that's a slap in the face of Buck O'Neill.
Oh
that's true.
yeah. Ooh.
we got the Buck O'Neill Bridge.
I mean, but
Ouch.
still, though.
Yeah.
That
I know,
is
yeah,
true.
I
Buck
was gonna say,
O'Neill is the pioneer.
yeah,
of
he
that
is.
line.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he
So that would
actually
be a
is.
slap in the face to Buck O'Neill.
That-
That can't happen.
But-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't even be.
I still
We
love
just-
you, Martin
well,
Luther
well,
King.
Yeah.
Well, in other places like Martin Luther King, if you look at Martin Luther King and their streets and stuff like that, it's like kind of
Man, in
ran-
Georgia, it's a Martin Luther King everywhere.
yeah, like some of the streets is like ran down, some of them, but not a lot of them. Like some of them kept up. We, say here in Kansas City, we get a street named after him. I hope that we keep it kept up.
Hey,
That's all.
no killings.
No killings.
No
In
killings.
June,
No killings in June and no killings on that Martin Luther King Street. Please,
man.
Lord, don't do that.
We serious
Let's
about
stay away
this.
from- Let's stay away from
So
killing.
you gonna come back next month and promote the no killing
Yeah.
for June? I'm
Yeah.
serious. So we gonna start the
We're
no
gonna
killing
promote,
June.
yeah.
Yeah.
No
Are we
killing.
gonna promote no killing
Real
June?
talk.
I want to do an event in June. I want to do
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah, I like that.
no killings. Like I actually want to do an event in June. I actually want to do one. I know I'm gonna do one in July. Like
But it's a lot of events that y'all can promote that at. You got Juneteenth, you can promote
yeah.
hashtag no
Oh
killing.
yeah.
You got
Yeah, we
True.
definitely gonna do
The
that.
new
Like
Sun Fresh, you can promote that at the same day.
yeah. When do the new Sun Fresh open
Yeah,
up?
we
June
got that.
16th.
June 16th. Everything's happening June 16th. We have the new grocery store that's located on 31st in Prospect. That's owned by Lapari, right? Lapari Sunfresh. That's what it's gonna be named. The grand opening is June 16th. So I'm definitely gonna be up there during that celebration. Just because it's a
Definitely.
new
I'll be at Juneteenth. I'll be at Juneteenth representing Save Our Sons, Save Our Daughters, nonprofit LLC.
Yep, I'll be there with her.
Mr. Caskey will be there representing us as well.
I'm gonna come through.
Lamont High,
I'ma slide
he
through.
gonna slide through.
That's what I say. I'm gonna slide.
we
through.
gonna have the mic in the
Yeah.
speaker so he can slide through.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide through.
He's
So,
great
I
at
like to
karaoke.
support.
you
Hey,
know.
listen to me. I like to support. I
So
really
we
do.
should do a competition. We should do a karaoke
Yeah,
competition.
there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
We
Hey,
Oh yeah, hey, I
meet
can
us at
say.
our booth.
I just want to throw that out
everything
there.
going down June 16th. The
June
grocery store
16th.
grand
Hey.
opening the Juneteenth. The whole no violence in June and so forth. It's going down. We're gonna have plenty of events in June and July and August.
Right.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely August.
Definitely
Yeah,
August.
the whole month. Even though August do not have a holiday, it's gonna be popping off
All
in
the back to
August.
school events.
Back to school.
Yep,
My daughter's
all-
birthday, August 17, my little baby girl.
Oh,
She
Okay.
10,
Nice.
you know. Be 10, you know.
Mr. Hyde's baby.
You
gonna
know
be
I love
10.
my baby.
Yeah.
Hey, I
His
love
baby
my
gonna be 10.
She
y'all.
be a whole
So support
10.
the city.
You
Support
know?
the city. It's gonna be
brothers.
Can I borrow it?
We messed up
I
no
like
killing
that.
May, so we're gonna. It's my birthday, so
I
hey,
like
no
that.
killing June.
I like that.
Do it for my birthday. No killing
We gotta do it,
June.
and it should be like a countdown. Come on, y'all. We gotta hold it.
We
together.
gotta hold it together.
So we can do like a countdown. You know, every day. You know, come on. We gotta hold it
Right.
together
No
so
killing
everybody can
June.
stay in line. You know,
Yeah, there
Stay
you go.
in line.
See, we get a, see,
That's how you get them in line.
Yes.
We have to have this
Hashtag no killings
Do the
this
countdown.
June. We're gonna do the countdown. We got Lamont High here. Lamont's gonna bring some more people to come see
I
us
sure
and do the
will.
countdown.
Absolutely.
If y'all stay continuous with the countdown, that would be so dope for
I'm
Kansas
sure.
City.
Absolutely.
And look, we got LaShawn, who's not even from Kansas City.
I'm not
Who's
from Kansas
North
City.
Carolina.
I'm from.
But come to Kansas City and she supports.
That is correct.
And she brings positivity to the community.
I have family from here. Okay, I have family from here. I still have family here, but I still support Kansas City. I love Kansas City. I mean, I've been here for some years' time, and not only that, like my children has been raised here and they've been living here. So I have to support. I have to support their well-being.
But we got to change that mindset. So everybody,
Right.
it's about supporting. And I'm even changing my mindset. Like I know a lot of people felt like I didn't support, and it wasn't that I didn't support. It was just I was doing so much,
Right.
doing so many things, and I'm trying to do this video here. I'm trying to go out
Exactly.
to the show. I'm trying to do this. You know what I'm saying?
So I gotta tell my story. I was a
Support.
bartender, and I was saying that I'm gonna do community stuff, and Mr. Lamont would be like, "Man, girl, it's okay. Keep your dream." No, for real, he didn't let me lose hope in my dream, even though I'm not bartending no more,
Yeah,
like
of course.
right now.
I wouldn't
But
let
I'm
you
still
live
like,
my dream.
I'm
You know
but
what
I'm
I'm saying?
still I'm
Yeah.
all for the community. You know what I'm saying? He's a very positive.
All right, Terrence Allen, do you have any last minute
Right,
comments?
close us out.
Not really. It's a great show.
We got Mr. DeMonte Rochester
Yeah.
here. I don't know, you can't be seen on the camera, but he's here. I'm
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for him. He's here.
And then we got the great pioneer back there.
Right.
There it
Mr.
comes.
Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, George Walker, that's his name.
Mr.
George
Walker.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
we're
better
gonna
know
call
that
you
man.
out, Omari Tatum. I'm waiting for you to call me back because I still want you to come and talk to us, Mr. Omari. Congratulations to all of our graduates of the year 2018 that's graduated right now. Y'all bringing up the graduation rate for Kansas City.
That's what's up.
All right.
We need all the young people to get out here and vote next year, this year.
If you
Every year
18,
so
vote. Councilmen,
Yeah.
state representatives,
All
mayor,
that. Like, it's y'all time.
legislators.
Like,
It's
y'all time.
our time. We're millennials.
Y'all
Let's
time.
do this
Yep,
thing,
that's-
man.
You need all the older folks that's still on 1930 rules to get them out here so you can retrofy everything.
Pick people up and take them to the polls. Don't drive in your car by yourself. Don't pull up with just one you. All right. Pick some people up. Go vote. Pick some people up.
All right, so we out in Huenomics.
Huenomics.
Boom. So was people, was there any more questions or they were just?
The questions that they had,
They were just commenting.
Oh, they were just
they were
comments.
commenting, but